That's really bittersweet. I mean, I'm old now and I don't like change. And this has been a great place to come every day, and we just laugh and have a lot of fun, and there's not a bad egg in the group. I've always said, we treat each other with respect.
We have to talk.
You're a two-beer relative, and I've only had one. And no matter what, we stick together.
It's not hit me yet. I think I'm aware of it, but I still don't know how to process it, really, because we've been doing this for so many years.
Can you believe the Connor family has been on our TV screen since 1988? We first met the Roseanne crew over 36 years ago when the show premiered. 9 years later, E.T. was on set with the close-knit cast as they wrapped the Emmy-winning comedy series. So, how did the stars feel about seeing themselves in the E.T. flashback?
For myself, oh, Jesus. It probably won't hit me till tomorrow night, and I'll break down crying like a fool. Like a big, fat, crying fool. I'm sorry. I wasn't self-deprecating enough there. But yeah, it just, it really hasn't hit me yet.
Oh, look at John. See, it didn't hit him either.
Oh, it's so emotional. It's such a big part of my life. Sorry, I'm so, overwhelmed right now.
I'm always a crier.
Emotions are running high again as the highly successful spin-off, The Connors, airs its 7th and final season Wednesdays on ABC. E.T.'s exclusive with the family as they prepare to say goodbye again.
I was saying earlier that at the time I was in my early 20s, and you are excited to go out in the world as much as you're sad. You're excited for all the adventures, and now I see in my 40s that this is the place to be. This is the greatest adventure, and these are the greatest people. And it's never say never, but it's unlikely that there's a third reunion, or second reunion, but third round. So you feel like you're really saying goodbye.
This has more of a finality to it. I mean, we didn't expect at all for it to come back ever. And the fact that it did is amazing, for all these seasons. But I don't know, there's a bit of a finality to it this time around. And it hasn't hit me either, because I'm a bit in denial about it. But I'm sure that as soon as Tuesday rolls around and I'm not driving here to the set to start rehearsing again, that's when it'll sink in, and it's going to be rough.
We always said if the kids were still alive at the end of the day, we did our job. I think we did better than that. Makes me realize we did the right thing by not selling them.
What do you hope the legacy of this series and the Connor family is?
People feel comfortable enjoying it, and they relate to it in some way. Oh yeah, I got an uncle like that, I got an aunt like that. That's just like Dad. I get a lot of that from people, and it makes me proud that we're so odd, in a way that every family is odd.
Anything to add, Sarah?
Yeah, I just hope that people feel like they had a connection and felt the humor, felt the love. If it made their day a little bit better ever, then I'm grateful. That's all we can really ask for.
I guess that they remember the family as getting through their struggles with a much-needed sense of humor, and a stick-to-itiveness among the family members, that they're always there for each other.
Well said. Yeah, and maybe whatever young generation that watches the show will tell their children, there was this great series. It started in 1988, and it went all the way up until 2024 or 25 when we air. So that's quite a legacy in itself.
We'll never capture this in a bottle again. Ever, ever, ever. This is very, very special, very unique. I don't know any other show or ensemble cast that's been able to do it, have this longevity with each other. So that definitely won't come around again.
So what can we watch for during the farewell event? Laurie Metcalf's daughter, Zoe Perry, has joined the cast. Jane Lynch is guest starring, and it's only 6 episodes.
This season, it's small in the amount of episodes, And it's rather small in our cast as well. It's quite intimate compared to other seasons.
I think we kind of end similar to how we start, and the family always comes
It stays true
together.
to the family.
Definitely,
Right.
definitely.
It stays true to what's happening in the world today. It's a Connors ending. It's, yeah.
The hallmark of the show has always been consistency, and I think that is something they continue to follow through with this season. And we're very lucky to have this little gift of a wrap up for the show, and so I think they've done a beautiful job of doing the best they could to try to give everybody a nice send-off.
We can sue for Roseanne now. Dan, isn't that amazing news?
Oh my God. Wait, if we win, we could finally have a safety net. This family's always been one financial tragedy away from disaster, and we could be like a 2-tragedy family. There is pressure to have the perfect series finale, and I think that's unrealistic for any.
Because we've avoided it so far.
You do your best, and I actually had this conversation with our head showrunner, Bruce Hulford. I was talking to him about, okay, what if we do this? What if we do this? And he just said, we're never going to feel like it's enough. And it's true. It's an impossible bar. How do you honor a show 36 years? But we're gonna try our hardest and do our best.
I don't know if the Connors ever get it right.
True.
I think there is a stigma about wrapping a show and what to expect. And I think that in our case, I think we want our fans to know that life goes on with the Connors. So there's nothing kind of jarring that happens that's, but that there's a sense of continuum. Do you mind if I sit out here and work on my homework? I can't get anything done at my place.
What's the problem? People dropping in unannounced?
Now, what are we all stealing from set?
I might take a framed photo. I was thinking, is there something from the lunchbox? Maybe an apron?
I stole a mug last week.
Did you from a lunchbox?
Yeah.
You already stole?
I was there.
My gosh. I gotta have, Becky just got new Reebok shoes, so I gotta take those. They're good.
Who's taking the iconic couch and the patchwork blanket? Is there like a lottery? Is someone just gonna wake up one day and take it before anyone else can?
Wasn't it in a museum while you guys
The real
were?
couch, yeah, the original couch is in the Smithsonian.
They gave us as a wrap gift last season an Afghan. Obviously not the original, but everybody on this set has one of those, luckily.
I wanted this damn thing, but we've been gifted with it last year, so there's no need for that.
Well, maybe you want the real
I'm gonna put my little eyes around. I usually steal food, and I go through dressing rooms when people aren't in them. But I'll nick something. Yeah, like a few bills,
What about the other? What about
jewelry,
I don't know. I mean, there's
telephones.
There's old pictures of us from when we were actually young. Maybe that, you want something that represents the experience, but it's hard to, I don't know, maybe one of the plates, like with the bass on it or something.
I was gonna snag Estelle's picture just
Yeah, you should
for the
grab
hell
that.
of it, because I
Yeah.
respect her so much. Estelle Parsons.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
But is this really the end? Or is another spinoff on the horizon?
Hey man, who knows? Anything's possible.
Yeah, I hope I'd make it for 30 years. I'd be 102 years old.
I think the only way we're getting through this is hoping that somehow we have a way to do it in the future. Everybody take a break, go do their thing, and then wish upon a star.
We kind of have a running joke on this set that in 20 years they're going to be wheeling everyone in on wheelchairs and we'll be back. So, never say never. Oh my gosh, I would be so happy to do it and get that call.